Hi, YouTube. Good afternoon. This is John Anagnos with eXp Realty, residential real estate agent for the past 8 years. I wanted to today go over with all the residential real estate agents out there in Southern California and beyond that, all the lead generation sources that I use. One is expired and canceled listings. Um, it's very easy to access that. All you do is just go onto the MLS, log into the MLS, and just type in the area or neighborhood that you want to work in, and pull up. Do a search on the MLS, and then just click on the expires, and make sure you go through all the expires and make sure that they are not already listed with another agent because I think it's 70 to 80%, maybe even higher than that, of expired listings, they do relist with another real estate agent most of the time. And as long as you can, pull their name from the MLS just by clicking on the address of the house and then go on to Spokio, pull their number or Fast People Search, give them a call. Hey, this is John and Agnes with eXp Realty. I saw that your home was previously in the market. I may have an offer for you. Can I come by today or tomorrow around 2? And go on the appointment and make sure that you give them things like vendor list, plumbers, electricians, gardeners, pool guys, maids, um, anything of that nature. And because when you give things of value, people appreciate it as opposed to just asking for their business. Because remember, we are in the relationship business. We need to build the relationship up. And that's a wonderful way to start doing that. But anyway, expireds and cancels. Cancels can be a little more tricky if a listing to cancel, just because if they did in fact cancel the listing, there's usually a reason for the cancellation. They've decided not to move or something else happened. They have life happen, whatever the case may be. But expireds 80 north of 80% of the time do end up relisting, and expireds, just so we all know, they had an agent that was on the market. That agent failed to bring them an offer that they wanted. That's what happens. And most of the time, that's because they listed the property wrong. Um, I mean, yeah, obviously, photos are important and taking good quality photos and everything, but yeah, more important than photos, 99.9% of the time is always, always, always the price. If you come on the market too strong, especially in today's real estate market, it's just gonna the property, the house or the property, the listing is just gonna sit there weeks, months on end. And then who is your client gonna blame? You off, of course. Well, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what the heck you don't know how to sell a pro you don't know how to sell property, you don't know how to sell homes. So it's always, always, always what you want to do is price the property correctly the first time around. And you always want to price the property between 12 to 15% under the current market value of the home. Why? Because when you do that, you generate a lot of traction online, lots of views. And the most important time you have when you come onto the market is the first 72 hours, the first 3 days. If you price the property right the first time, your phone will be you will be getting calls and text messages and emails from buyers agents, real estate agents, buyers themselves, unrepresented. That's what will happen. If you don't, your phone's not going to be all that active. It's not going to be all that happening. And then, you're just going to be wasting time. Or even worse than that, 2, 3, 4 months down the road, if you're even lucky to keep a listing that long, um, some agent's going to come around, make a lowball offer, and then that is not a winning situation to be in. It's not. So always list below the current market value of the home. Why? You will generate traction on the market. You will generate showings, and showings are how you sell a house. Why? Because when someone calls you and set up a showing, they have an interested buyer and they are in the property for more than half of an hour, the likelihood of them getting in contact with you is very high, and the likelihood of them making you an offer is the same. So, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of open houses just because I think it's kind of a waste of time. And reason being is because of the following. When you do an open house, you get a lot of people through there, and a lot of the time, people that come through open houses, they're just looking around, or they're the next door neighbor, or whatever the case may be. Now, there is a way to do an open house that's highly effective, which is the following. If you list a property and you say, no, we're not doing any showings and we're just doing one open house 2 to 3 weeks from now, that's it. That's effective. But don't just do a bunch of open houses and then just see what happens, unless that's the only move you have left to play. Um, I if you're gonna do an open house, fine, but make sure you set one 2 weeks from when you come onto the market, or three, you know, ideally two. Let's say two. Like, hey, you know what? We're not showing the property. We're not doing showings right now. We're just doing one open house 2 weeks from now on this date at this time between 1 and 5 or 2 to 4. Just feel free to come by then. That's effective. Why is that effective? Because when everyone else when all the buyers and all their agents go through the property and they see how much activity it's generating, how many other people are interested in the property, the light bulb goes off in their head like, oh my God, we're not the only ones that are looking at this. We better do something fast. I can see that everybody else wants to do something. Everybody else wants to make a move. Everybody else wants to make an offer. That will generate traction. Now, in today's market, I still swear by showings, you know. And to do that open house effectively, you still have to get the price right before you even do that. So, um, yeah. Another, thing is that, um, if you're just doing if you're doing open houses right now and it's working for you, don't change anything. That's fantastic and that's outstanding. However, if you're doing open houses and you're not getting any offers, you're wasted. I mean, I can't tell you how many open houses I've sat at and literally all that came through the house was a bunch of wind. That's it. Minus one person that was just a looky loo or a major tire kicker. That doesn't help anyone do anything. So, um, and by the way, when you price a home on the market correctly the first time, below the current market value of the home, even if it's just 5 to 8% below, fine. The second that it hits the market, that it comes on active on the MLS, every single real estate agent that's active on the MLS, they all get pinged with it. Everyone does, which is why yes, this is where, the professional photos come into play, but, um, yeah, but pardon me, I'm getting on a giant rant here. Anyway, so expires and cancels, that's a major one. Then you've got your FSBOs, okay? FSBOs, that is the easiest thing to do. You go on to Zillow, anyone can do, I mean, literally anyone can go on to Zillow. Go on to Zillow, use the filters at the top of the page, and just show me the for sale by owner. You can scroll down with that for sale by owner. It will give you the phone number. Call that phone number. The owner, they're expecting the call. They're the ones that put it up on Zillow in the first place. They're expecting that call. Be like, hey, you know what? This is John Atkins with EXP. This is Tom Smith with EXP. I may have a buyer that your property would fit really well. Can I come by, tomorrow or Saturday at 2? Don't say another word. They'll respond. Go. It takes, go through the property, take pictures and video it on your phone. And then, if you you are with EXP, and I highly recommend you rate switch, you can get certified with Express Offers, and you can submit that over Express Offers to a buyer that can make a cash offer and give you the listing on the back end. I don't know of anything else like that out there. Yeah, expires and cancels, FSBOs. That's two right there. Those are both also free. Then you've got Domi, which you can download on your phone. It's 99 bucks a month. I use it myself. I think it's well worth the investment. You literally give them the zip codes you want to work in. They will give you business where you are. So that's three. Oh yeah. Here's another free resource for you. The EXP referral network is built into EXP. And just so you know what I'm talking about. Look, all right, here's my Google Pixel. Okay. Here's my phone. Okay, see this? The workplace. This thing right. Ah, well, anyway, say again. Workplace. That app right there. That. I'm gonna open it up. You go and yeah, see. California State Referral Group. Yeah, see. Yeah, just today, 19 hours ago. And there were referral groups like that throughout, anywhere you can think. So, referral map. Look at this. All over the world, man. All over the world. See here. 23,000 agents strong. All over the world. See? This is exactly what I am talking about. So, you go on to the referral networks, you join the one that's closest to you. You literally just wait for someone to make a post about a buyer or a seller that they're referring out. You be the first one to respond. You offer to pay them 35-40% referral fee. You have a warm lead you're working with. Okay, that's four, three of which are free, minus the referral fee at the end. There's Prime Street, which is a service that will give you leads, decent leads. There's an upfront cost of that, but it's another lead source for you. I'm thinking because I have more than this. The Express Offers certification. That's another way to generate business. And EXP also has certifications for REO, relocation, affinity, all that type of thing. All you have to do is just sign up for the class and you will get some business. Also, building relationships with vendors, escrow companies, title companies, lenders. They all have people that they work with, and if you build a relationship with them, they will give you, over time, they will give you business. We have gotten business that way. We have. Just off of the EXP referral networks alone, we have pulled, at this point, 28, 29 deals plus, probably. So, yeah. But let's recount, shall we? So, expired and canceled are one. Okay. Expired and canceled. Then you got the FSBOs on Zillow. That expired and canceled on the MLS. FSBOs on Zillow. Okay. Then you've got, here's another really solid one. 99offers.io. They run highly targeted ads on Facebook and Google. And we have gotten some business that way. So 99offers.io, Domi is another one. it's not free, but it's, the cost is minimal, $99 a month. You're gonna end up spending that kind of money anyway. Um, EXP referral networks. So that's four. And yeah, all the certifications that EXP has to offer are Relo, Affinity, all that type of thing. That's five. So yeah, those are all the different, lead generation sources out there. If you get in contact with me, I will help you. I will help you get on board with the EXP, and I will help give you leads. I will help get you deals. So anyway, um, I will see you guys in the next one.